Welcome to our video exploring the unique landscape of rental rights in Germany, where tenants are afforded robust protections that often exceed those of their landlords. From strong legal foundations that ensure tenant security to strict rent control measures, we'll delve into the advantages that renters enjoy under German law. Through real-life stories and insights from both sides of the rental equation, we'll provide a comprehensive look into the implications of this imbalance of power, including the challenges and ongoing debates shaping the future of renting in Germany. Join us as we navigate this critical topic in housing policy. 1. Legal foundation. The backbone of tenant protection. The German Civil Code, known as the Bürgerliches Gesetzbuch, BGB, forms the backbone of rental law in Germany. It's not just a dry legal document, it's a shield that stands between tenants and potential exploitation. The BGB doesn't just list rights and duties, it leans in favor of tenants, offering them stability that many renters around the globe can only dream of. For example, landlords can't simply hike the rent or evict someone on a whim. Every action a landlord takes must be justified, documented, and often even approved by a court. This legal setup gives renters peace of mind, making renting in Germany feel less like a gamble and more like a partnership with clear rules. 2. Unmatched security of tenure. Signing a lease in Germany isn't just a contract, it's almost like being handed the keys to a fortress. Once a tenant moves in, they are nearly untouchable unless they break the law or the lease agreement in a serious way. Leases are often indefinite, and landlords must have a solid, legally recognized reason to end them. The threat of sudden eviction is almost non-existent, which means families can set down roots, children can grow up in one home, and communities can flourish. It's a level of security that feels rare and precious in today's fast-moving world. 3. Strict rent control. The Mietpreisbremse. Germany's approach to rent is strikingly different from many other countries. The Mietpreisbremse, or rent brake, acts as a powerful tool to keep prices in check, especially in cities where everyone seems to want to live. When a new tenant moves in, landlords can't just set any rent they like. There's a cap, usually only allowing increases up to 10% above the local average. This system stops runaway rents and keeps neighborhoods accessible for regular folks, not just the wealthy. It's a lifeline for students, young families, and anyone worried about being priced out of their own city. 4. Maintenance and repairs. Landlords on the hook. Imagine living somewhere where, if your heating breaks in winter, you don't have to beg your landlord to fix it. In Germany, it's the landlord's duty, not a favor, to keep properties in good working order. If repairs are needed, tenants have every right to demand action, and landlords are legally bound to respond quickly. If they drag their feet, tenants can actually reduce their rent until the problem is solved. This flips the usual script and means tenants don't have to live with broken windows, leaky roofs, or faulty appliances. Life becomes a bit more predictable and a lot less stressful. 5. Protection against discrimination. Fairness first. Discrimination in housing isn't just frowned upon in Germany, it's illegal. Landlords can't turn away applicants based on race, religion, gender, or similar factors. This isn't just a lofty ideal, it's written into the law and enforced. For many people who faced discrimination elsewhere, Germany's approach can feel like a breath of fresh air. Everyone gets a fair shot at finding a home, no matter who they are or where they come from. It's a step towards a more just and equal society, right at the doorstep. 6. Eviction. A long, complex road. Getting evicted in Germany isn't easy or quick. Landlords must follow a strict, multi-step process, which can take months or even years. They need a valid reason, such as unpaid rent or severe breaches of the lease. Even then, they must give proper notice and allow tenants time to fix the problem. If a tenant disagrees, the case can land in court, dragging things out even further. This drawn-out process gives renters precious time to find new housing or resolve issues, turning what's often a nightmare elsewhere into a more manageable challenge. 7. Tenant associations. Power in numbers. Tenants in Germany aren't alone. They have powerful allies in the form of tenant associations. These groups offer advice, legal help, and a sense of community. If a landlord tries to pull a fast one, tenants can turn to these organizations for support and even legal representation. They also lobby the government for stronger protections and fairer laws. This collective strength means renters don't have to face challenges in isolation. There's always someone in their corner. 8. The landlord's perspective. Cautious optimism. With so many rules protecting tenants, you'd expect landlords to throw in the towel. But many landlords adapt and thrive, seeing the benefits of a stable, long-term rental market. Predictable income, lower turnover, and well-cared-for properties can be appealing, even if it means more paperwork and patience. Some landlords see themselves more as stewards than profit seekers, playing a vital role in communities and local economies. Still, others hesitate, wary of the risks and the power imbalance. 9. Impact on the housing market. Germany's tenant-friendly laws shape the housing market in unique ways. There's less speculation and more stability, with fewer wild price swings than in places like London or New York. However, the strict regulations can also make the market slower and less flexible. Some investors are put off, worried about the difficulty of regaining possession of their property if needed. But for renters, this landscape means more affordable, long-term housing options, something many other countries struggle to provide. 10. Stories from real life. A personal view. You talk to renters in Germany, and you'll hear stories that sound almost too good to be true. One family might describe how they've lived in the same Berlin apartment for decades, raising children and growing old without ever fearing eviction. Another renter might recall a time their landlord quickly fixed a broken stove, no questions asked. These everyday stories highlight how the system isn't just about laws, it's about real people building real lives with a sense of security that's rare elsewhere. 11. Challenges and ongoing debates. Despite the strong protections, Germany's housing market isn't perfect. There are debates about whether rent control stifles investment or discourages new construction. Some landlords complain about feeling powerless, while tenants argue for even stronger protections. The government continues to tweak the laws, trying to strike a balance that keeps everyone satisfied. It's a constant push and pull, a reminder that even the best systems need regular checkups and improvements. 12. Looking ahead. The future of renting in Germany. As housing demand grows, especially in big cities, the debate over tenants' and landlords' rights will only get more intense. Some predict even stricter regulations, while others call for more freedom for landlords to encourage new housing development. What's clear is that the German approach stands out on the world stage, offering a model of stability, fairness, and respect for renters that many countries envy. Isn't it surprising how much power renters can really have when the law is on their side?